Samurai Squad up. What up? It's your boy Mugen Vibes with another episode of the Monsters. What's up, my peoples? Today's episode will be featuring one of the final dragons of the game, Alatreon. Alatreon was the first real challenge in this game. Man, even now, still facing him was a challenge, because he requires a lot of very specific thresholds to be made in the fight. I will explain it to you throughout the fight. But anyway, guys, I'm trying to get right into the action for you guys. After this, we have one more hunt to go. But anyway, let's run right into the battle. Alright. This is Alatreon. Guys, first off, Alatreon is the first monster in the game that requires you to do a massive amount of elemental damage towards him. At the beginning of the hunt, he will either start as fire or ice. He is fire now. So my choice of weapon, of course, is a long sword. So you know me, I'm a samurai. There's a long sword, an ice long sword. I believe it's the Kajar. I just layered it to look like the that really cool looking damn, you smacked me with that ice. But Alatreon, anyway, let me focus on, like I said, the hunt. You have to meet a very specific damage threshold with him. I ended up getting some assistance as well for the hunt. But you will see in the hunt where you have to meet a very, very specific damage threshold, and he won't cart you with his ultimate move, the Eschaton Judgment. Boom. Once you break his horns, he cannot switch elements during his Eschaton Judgment. He starts off, like I said, as fire. He'll switch to ice. If this happens, basically, that ain't good. So these are the things that have to be done: the damage threshold, the breaking of the horns, and the Eschaton Judgment should be, you know, ooh, look at that skirt. I had to do a little replay on the skirt. That's why I love this weapon. It's so smooth. Such a smooth weapon, you know what I mean? Anyway, as you fight Alatreon, like I said, you have to meet the elemental damage threshold. After that, he will begin initiating to switch his element to ice. Another really dope little skirt, right? Anyway, damn, he smacked me with that. After that, damage threshold, you have to break his horns so he does not switch. First, I'm sorry. The damage threshold is so that his Eschaton Judgment does not cart you automatically. The breaking of the horns is so he doesn't switch his element to ice, so that it'll nullify your now ice weapon. So you must meet those thresholds. At this point of the hunt, like a fool, I ended up being carted because I didn't take it serious. So I ended up healing too late, and he freaking carded me right here. I was so freaking mad. I was so mad. But that was my fault. I did not take his... That's the Eschaton Judgment right there. The Eschaton Judgment will cart you if you don't take it seriously. You know. But if I wouldn't have done the damage threshold, it would have just drained my hit points even faster. Than you see how it was slowly draining it, because I could kind of counter it with the healing items that I have. If I wouldn't have met that damage threshold, no, you're just dead. That's it. So those are the steps. Damage threshold to weaken. Boom. You see that mechanic right there? When he flinched, that is the damage threshold. You have met the damage threshold. So now his Eschaton Judgment will not do as much damage. And now this is the time where you want to rack up as much damage as you can, because you want to try and do it twice. If you can get 2 flinches from him, skirt, ooh, sweet. If you can get 2 flinches from him to weaken his Eschaton Judgment, you're good. Skirt. Whew. I was going crazy on this dude, man, because I was so mad, so frustrated, because when I've been fighting Fatalis for so long, just fighting him right here. When she says he's shifting elements, this is the time when you have to focus your attacks on his horns, because if you do not break his horns in time, even if you weaken his Eschaton Judgment, he will switch elements to ice. You have ice weapons. So basically you will not be able to do any elemental damage at all if you survive the Eschaton Judgment. So basically it's a card. So as you can see, I broke the horns. He won't be able to switch to ice now, so we can focus on just doing as much ice damage as we can. So that is the key to defeating Alatreon. Elemental damage threshold to weaken the Eschaton Judgment. Way I call it, the breaking of the horn so he doesn't switch the elements on you, because think about it. If you get to the damage threshold and he switches the element to ice, you can't break that damage threshold anymore. So when he does the Eschaton Judgment now, game over. If you're playing in a group, game over. If you're playing by yourself, you do actually have a chance to come back. He carts you, you actually have a chance to come back and switch your weapon to a fire-based weapon when he switches to ice. I actually beat him like that. He carded me 2 times because I didn't break his horns in time. But the 3rd time, I actually ended up beating him. But basically, if you don't break his horns in time, the 3rd time it's game over. There's no way for you to defeat him. You have to at least get to that damage threshold the minimum of 1 time during the hunt. But this is a super difficult fight, man. Alatreon is fast. He's always attacking. He's never chill. Alatreon is just super difficult. You have to be really specific when you hit him. He has very little openings. Skirt. I don't know what I was just on fire during this fight. I was so frustrated from it being so difficult. He actually almost carded me right here, because he catch me, boom, he comboed me. But like I said, he's a difficult fight, man. This is the first challenge in Monster Hunter World officially, the first one. Then Fatalis came back and just said, Alatreon, who? But this fight was really good because a lot of people got, a lot of players, boom, and there it goes again. That is, now Eschaton Judgment will do minimal damage. This is where I eliminate Alatreon. Peace, Alatreon.
Oh, wow, you did it! This hunt
Boom.
will go down in history.
But, ladies and gents, that was the latest episode of the Monsters, the Alatreon. I have one more for you guys. Fatalis. I will be filming it this weekend. Guys, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Please leave comments. Let me know which was your favorite monster. Let me know if you want to see me hunt any monster. You name them, I'll take them down. Guys, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for the support. Again, like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. This is Moving Vibes saying peace out. Love you, my peoples.